let's continue with the another feature of the software EMS. So that is the report generation. In report generation, we can select any energy meter out of the list. Say, suppose I want to figure out uh, welding shop this energy consumption for a say example 1 month in September 1st to the 30th, and I have to put here the tariff charge. Suppose there are the two types of the tariffs. One is the KVH and KWH. Okay, so most of discoms India now they are charging with the KVH. So I have to put a 10 rupees per KVH, for example. Once I put here, I think this report is generated. Okay, I can download this report in PDF format quickly. So this downloaded report, we can see that report here. So this is the report. The company name, the period selected, the 1st September to 30th, total active energy. It is actually difference, initial and final reading, the demand at what time recorded, active power, maximum value apparent power, current voltage, mean max average, all values, including the harmonics as well. And here is the graph of 1 month, entire month, with the energy cost total, how many units we have consumed, its tariff rate, rupees per kVh, and total cost in the rupees. So everything is available. One fantastic report is generated by our software. The next feature, it is a KPI. KPI stands for the key performance indicator. So where particular jobs or particular sections, specific energy consumption. So per production output, how much we are consuming. Suppose I'm selecting the welding shop section, and I have to select the period from first to the this 12th. The 12th is consumption values here. Production value, say for example, this 10 units or 10 ton or 10 quantity I have produced. Its unit is the uh, numbers per job. So my KPI, once I select the submit, so this will give me this result. So 2.55 kWh per number. So this is the KPI, key performance indicator. The first one is the SEC, specific energy consumption. We can figure out from here on. We can add this number of meters. We can set the different values, different time period, and all, and we will get a report. So quick reporting or the KPI reporting is possible. Another premium feature of our dashboard, so that is the advanced analysis, where we can get actual energy saving or the cost saving potential. Okay, so how this work, so we have to add a bill here. Say example, we have to add our electrical bill values here, like what is my contract demand, what is my minimum bill demand, the demand charges per kVA, energy tariff rate, billing charge, and the electrical duty. Once we set everything here, so once this submit, automatically this will detect from the energy consumption pattern, which coming from the IoT dashboard, and this will compare with the your bill parameters. And so generally the saving it is derived. Suppose I'm clicking here, so it is derived with these number of backend calculations. So it detects whatever my maximum demand. And contract demand, actual demand versus contract demand, the difference. So if it detects if we are paying extra charges of demand, then it will automatically detect, and according to the value of or the charges of demand per kVA, it estimated the saving potential. So that is a clear suggestion that we have to reduce the demand, and the discom company is charging us excessively. So that is possible. The second saving potential, that is a power factor. So technically it should be a ideally one. So it is a technically it is a difference between kVh and kWh. It should be a negligible or very minimum as possible. If there is a high difference, then automatically it will detect and per kVh how much excess we are paying. So that figure we will get here. Once we select these all values and make update, so automatically we will get the saving potential per month. So these are the figures ultimate. So these are all ultimate figures we are getting. So every month saving potential we can derive. So this is a pro feature, a special feature. So this is not for all, but for some exclusive customers or those are subscribing this service. The next feature it is a GHG accounting. GHG stand for the greenhouse gas. So there are generally three scopes: scope level one, two, and three. Scope level means one means on site how much emission we are making. Say because of any combustion activity or any process activity. Generally, this happening majorly due to the fossil fuel consumption. That is a diesel general. And so there are the options once you select here. So here is the option. Either you can put values here. So which fuel you have used, what is the emission factor if you know, then you can put the quantity and the unit. Okay. The next option is that you can fetch directly this data from the dashboard. So this call to the DG data, so how much fuel it consume. Then for that you have to select the period for first to this 10th. I have to select the period or 12th. Once I select, then I can put this page data. So only DG monitoring, and then once I select, this is fetching data, how much fuel consumed. So accordingly, so the quantity is like 13.50 liters of fuel this consume, and accordingly by the emission factor multiplying, we got this figure 34.56 kilogram of CO2 equivalent emission we have met. So similarly, we can add the another scope, another level. Either we can edit or like put value manually here, or we can put this fetch data. So the second scope, scope level two. So scope level two stands for the indirect emission. Indirect means the example is electricity. Somewhere already we made emission, we made combustion, we generated energy, and we are using that energy here in a clean form. So that comes under the scope level two. So scope level 2 for that there is again same option. Either you can put this manually here, or you can fetch the data. For the fetching data, you have to select the meter. Suppose I am selecting the main incomer, and once I put here and the period and all, so I have to click the fetch data. This fetch data. This automatically detects emission factor. This is national. Every national grid is emission factor. India presently it is around 0.79 kilogram of CO2 per kWh of energy, and this automatically derive the CO2 emission. If you have another scope, any scope like steam or any other, so you can add a row. You can put here. So once this derive, so you are getting the final summary. So what is the total emission scope level one and two? The scope wise one and two, how much they are contributing. If you want to add some process, again the bifurcation of scope one and the scope two. So this is possible. You can download this report in any format and you can do further analysis. So this is one of the best feature of our dashboard of energy monitoring system. So here loaded. Here is the GHG report loaded. Well, so I think this is overall about our the first product, that is the energy. I think we have to stop here, and now we will jump to the second product, that is the water.